Good evening, everybody. My name is Djtimx'S. I started my day today at the doctor's office getting permission to get surgery to fix a hernia so I can compete again. I was lucky enough when I got home, I found parts in the mail for my bike. A new crank from Promax. When installing parts, make sure you use proper lubricant. This is something I've been taught many times, but recently was reiterated to me by my friend Jeremy Tyndall, who told me that if you don't use enough lubricant, you just can't get the job done properly, and you will struggle every single time. So I made a point of finding my lithium grease and using it appropriately, and I may be putting too much on here, but I'd rather have too much than not enough. And for all you boomers, don't be scared. I'm using white lithium grease today. Now, my bottom bracket tool didn't fit this thing, so I had to use a different tool. It was kind of nice. And, this thing has a bigger spindle than usual, so you got to make sure you get that grease on there really good. It's got this 30 millimeter spindle. It's kind of the reason I'm going with it and why I had to change my bottom bracket. Now, installing this crankset is different than usual because you put that side in first, now you put the drive side in, and then you crank this little bolt in. And it's a little different. It's kind of hard to do while filming, but it's a little different. I actually think this thing is a lot stronger and stiffer than before. Now, I had to use different chainring bolts. I usually use these ripped ones, but they weren't long enough for this set of cranks, so maybe I'll get Dustin to give me a new pair. I had to put my pedals back on, and I'm a big fan of these Answer clip pedals. They have done me so well that I put a pair on this bike and a pair on my Cruiser. My Cruiser is a bike that I will be showing off in the future for all those guys who just enjoy looking at bikes and looking at bike parts and enjoy cool builds. This is my class bike. It's a throwdown. It's a Pro 2XL. It's got a brand new set of cranks on it, a brand new chain, and a brand new chain ring. If I could do anything to this bike differently, I would find a pair of S&M 9.5-inch bars that were not white. They were black, but I can't find them, so I have to run these white ones instead. Other than that, I am thrilled with my bike. My Croupi wheels were built by Dragon Wheels. Thank you, Dex. I've got the class bike that I've always wanted. I mean, it's got everything. Let's go for a bike ride. I love my bike so much. Let's go. Oh, geez. Well, so much for that idea. I gotta find something else to do, I guess, because, yeah, well, I guess we'll just sit here and stare at our trophies, right? What else is fun to do? So, here we go, folks. Let's have a giveaway. My old cranks. They're IXF cranks. They're not worth much. But, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and give you the bottom bracket with it. It's a Croupi Tyramic bottom bracket. This thing is pretty smoking hot. It was great. I loved it. The only reason I had to change it was because I needed one that fit a bigger spindle. These are free to the first person that can email me at thekidhurricaneshow. Oh, I'm sorry, at kidhurricaneshow@gmail.com. Again, email me at kidhurricaneshow@gmail.com. I will give those to the first person who emails me. This has been the first pilot test episode of Djtimx'S Not So Secret Diary, The Confessions of a BMX Addict. I don't care how cheesy it sounds. My voice sounds awful, and that's just how I feel. I may or may not be replacing it with a robot voice sooner or later. Have a great day, everybody.